All right, last one for the night. Let's still get some boomer donations because we're drafting a boomer deck. So what's a boomer deck? Or boomer cards for a deck? Blood Braid Elf is a boomer card for sure.
Well, they were saying nothing printed after the year 2000.
Uh,
So only old face cards, pretty much.
all right, if the picks are close, we'll take a boomer card. What? Well, those are boomer cards.
Ancestral Recall? It's got a new face, though. We can't take it. We got to take Exhume. It's the only boomer card in the pack.
You know that disenchants older than that Exhume, right?
Oh, yeah, just enchant too. Okay.
But I'm taking Ancestral Recall because it's actually a boomer card.
All right. I don't know.
Oh,
It looks like a
actually, joking aside, if you were pack one, pick one in like a mock draft, what would you pick here?
I think Recall with the Moxes.
You would take Ancestral?
Yep.
All right.
I take Ancestral and Time Lock over Power, or most of the power. I think it goes like Soul Ring, then Ancestral, Time Lock, Black Lotus are all like very equal to me.
Well, we're starting it off very boomery for Z-Turchan. Look, Basic Swamps is also named Gavin. We're Gavin footed now.
Nice. Gavin Z Knight.
All right. What's a boomer card? Tinker's a boomer card.
Tinker is a boomer card.
Counterspell's also a boomer card, though.
You can't really go wrong. Animate Dead is also a boomer card.
But that's less boomer, given the frame.
Yeah, okay.
So which would you take here?
Well, probably Tinker, but last time we took Tinker, it didn't work out, so maybe we should just take Counterspell.
Lean into Tinker, Counterspell. All right, we'll take Tinker. We can probably table the Sphinx of the Steel End, actually. Yo, what's up, Snook? Were you here for the last draft where we 3-0'd with 5-color pile that had no... It had a Soul Ring, I guess, but like...
It had a Coalition Relic. That's even better
than
Soul Ring 5-color.
Alright, what's the most boomer card?
Twister.
You like Twister, generally speaking?
No, but if we have Ancestral Recall, maybe. And we have Tinker, too. And so Time Twister lets us see such a large portion of our deck, and if our plan is to just put a Darksteel Colossus in the play.
Darksteel Colossus?
Isn't that the best one? Or Blightsteel?
No, because it gets OHKO'd a lot, actually, is my experience. Taking a vintage card... It's true, we have 3 restricted cards in vintage so far. Okay, well, now we... Maybe it's just Vamp Tutor?
Or Mana Leak. I like Mana Leak more.
Keeps I do too, actually. And Mana Leak is more boomer than JVP.
And nobody can say Mana Leak's not a boomer card.
True.
Too good for standard.
And now Mana Leak is unplayable in Modern because of Counterspell.
Mana Leak would fix so many problems that Standard has had over these last few years. Just saying.
But people hate Mana Leak. Like, I'm not even joking.
Actually, for real, all the problem decks would just play Mana Leak.
Yes.
Hey, Robert Brinker.
Yeah.
What a gentleman.
$50 from Robert Brinker. Thank you very much, Robert. Appreciate that. Oh, is this a Brawl deck?
It could be. Sensei's Divining Top is more boomer, though.
It's also good with
Tinker.
Yeah. All right. I think,
and we have Time Twister to shuffle.
Yeah. I think Top is actually bad in a lot of decks, but in the deck we are drafting, it is probably better.
Oh, Avalanche Rushers, you're right.
Mana Leak would fix Standard's problems and create more problems. That's actually probably true.
It's probably like swallowing a spider to catch a fly.
Robot was the most boomer, but we're drafting boomer cards. Like all 5 of these cards are boomers. The most boomer card is probably Bizarre, but it's also like completely incomprehensible with our deck.
Yeah. Bayou.
I'm just gonna take Everflowing
Creeping
Chalice, I
Carpet.
think. Is that
Yeah, I like
crazy?
Chalice. Another artifact. Ugin is also just viable, but it doesn't really.
It's not boomer. That says M21 on it too, so it's definitely
Yeah.
not boomer.
I mean, Chalice isn't, but it has the old face. So.
Oh well, Tarpit. Someone's saying Tarpit's boomer.
Oh, if Tarpit is boomer, then I'm taking that.
Okay, sure.
If we're allowed.
Signets are boomer for sure. It's like Signet, Tezzeret, Revokers, Guncoil are boomer. Well, not a lot of those are not boomery actually.
Revoker or Signet for me, just to have more Tinker stuff.
Now we'll just draft a Tinker deck that's also a boomer deck. We'll do it right this time. The first time around, it didn't come out right.
We stopped thinking about the Tinker too early.
Lotus Bloom, Memory Deluge.
Memory Deluge is like a card that boomers like.
What's that?
It's the sort of card that boomers like to play with. Does that count?
It's true. Lotus Bloom is more boomer, but it's also not very good, I think. Alright. Memory Deluge?
I'm fine with Memory Deluge.
It's a throwback to boomer times. Was this the pack with Sphinx of the Sealand?
I think the next one was, but it might have been this one.
Well, Exhume is a boomer card.
Disenchant, though, remember?
Oh, Disenchant's also a boomer card, right. Well,
and I think we're more likely to get a blue-white control deck with only stick drafting. Oh, but here's the Animate Dead. We screwed up.
Oh, we can still take it.
Yeah, but we could have Animate Dead.
Really Alright, well, we don't know. Alright, so someone took the Sphinx, right?
Oh, Recurring Nightmare too? Jeez. I guess we're just boomer Reanimator.
Unfortunately, our Sphinx is gone, right?
Yeah.
But
I wonder who took it and what for. It's not really a card of color combinations that people use.
I don't think this card does anything.
I don't think anything of these.
I'll take Karmic Guide in case of like it's kind of good with Recurring Nightmare. No,
it is.
All right, Baral, just in case if we're a different deck.
Yeah, Baral's good. I think Baral's just good with all of our cards so far.
Bizarre is more boomery than Vortex.
And if we end up in a certain type of Reanimator deck. Wow. The signals are telling us to play Reanimator. Manifold or Forcible? I guess Vault.
Yeah, probably the Vault. Plus, Manifold is more boomery than Forcible anyways.
It also just works better with Tinker and Time Twister.
All right, we're doing it this time. We can't, right?
Oh yeah, I'm in.
I mean, there's a Sundering Titan, but I think Citadel is so much more reliable and more fun. Do you agree with both of those?
And Nicol Bolas counts, or Bolas' Citadel counts as a boomer card because of Nicol Bolas.
True.
No, we just justified it.
Yeah, we just justified it. Yeah, yeah. Get out of here. All right. Is it time for Oppo Agent? Or Catastrophe Pro?
Bitter Blossom, right?
Is that good with our Bolas' Citadel?
Oh no. I thought we were just only taking old cards, though. Opposition agents for the night.
But yeah, I guess Probe's banned in every format though too.
Alright. I can get behind Gataxian Probe.
Probe's boomer because it's banned everywhere. We're just making sure. Oh, we could have had Clam.
Well, the stipulation was we do get to make up arbitrary definitions.
It's true. Right, I'm not allowed to take Oppo Agent. That's just like not. That's not allowed. All right. These cards suck. What's the
Yeah,
most boomer one? Like Lilion's Veil is actually really boomer by this point.
Batter Skull probably counts.
That's not
I
really
like
that
just
boomer,
picking up
is
the
it?
Batter Skull. It's another Tinker target,
Okay. I
and
guess
it
it's
gains
like
its life.
I'm looking at all those animates in this Entomb. Should we
Oh
just do
yeah,
it? Like,
for sure, for sure. All the signals are telling us that we need to be a Reanimator deck.
do we take the pimp then?
Yeah, it's that or Appa.
I don't think Oppo's gonna do much in our deck.
Not yet.
I'll commit
If we
to
take in the
pimp.
Bitter Blossom, I would be adamant about the opposition.
How about Mind Twist? Is that a boomer card?
Yeah, even if it's the new border and they don't give us the cool old border.
It's true. I do prefer the other one, but I think that might be like an artist thing.
Oh, is it one of those artists? It's no
Like
longer
they
accepted
have the
amongst
old art for
community.
Time Warp though. That's weird. All right. Wormcoil, Frostmaiden, Metamorph, Time Warp.
Probably just the Time Warp because it's the oldest. That's the tiebreaker.
All right. Sure.
Wormcoil would be the best, obviously, I think. Wormcoil or Metamorph if you're trying to build the best deck.
Click is the most boomer out of these, right?
Does Damnation count?
Oh, Damnation counts actually. Yeah.
I think I'd probably rather have the Damnation. Although MREP the Promised End is
Yeah, that's a good
same
card.
with Ashen Rider. Click is Boomereer.
Well, Damnation came out first, so. All right, we still need like. Sphinx of the Steel one would actually be really good in this deck. Sadly, like on both ends, right?
Yeah.
All right. This pile is a maybe. I think we'll see what happens. Right.
Yeah. I feel like Reanimator is so heavily open that we're likely to find stuff for it.
True. All right. There's a Sundering Titan, which is actually excellent and the most boomer card in this pack. That's Gavin Thompson.
Oh,
But
they
it's
have
like
to keep
boomery
paying
enough,
artists if they
right?
want to keep using the art.
What's that?
Kelvon Bill says some of the old arts they have to pay
Oh yeah,
artists if they want to keep
they
using.
do. So I might not play the Future Temp. I might like include these two, but not this one.
I would assume when they bought the art, they would just own it.
Well, I'm putting this here. I'm not starting it. Those other cards were not that boomery either.
No. Sacred Foundry's not.
Well, so it's not just boomer cards. It's like if there's a tie. All right. Well, we got that one.
They really want us to draft Reanimator.
All right. Well, I mean, we have like a pretty functional deck.
Yeah, I like what's going on so far.
Where the fuck are the blue black lands? We saw the Dark Sectors in the ticket. Maybe I'll play this.
Back.
Oh, so someone took Dark Sectors.
We could take the Avenger to have another Reanimator.
Should I take Dark Petition?
I think Tassiger's better.
Oh. Whatever. I clicked on one. I'm
I
not.
Probably gonna make
I don't think I'm gonna play like either of these. Also, by this point, I think I might put Tendrils into my deck. As funny as that sounds.
I don't see this being a Tendrils deck. I guess we do have Citadel.
Yeah, that's how you kill them. You can also just put Brain Freeze because that one costs a lot less life.
Citadel Sensei's Divining Top is pretty sweet.
Yep. That's why, like, when I play Vintage, I refuse to play without Tinker in my deck. Because I just think it's, like, so easy to win with Tinker.
Yeah.
Wow, this pack is atrocious for us. But Daze is the most boomery card, besides
I was
Living
gonna say
Death.
we got Days. And a Signet.
Should I take Signet? They're both pretty boomery.
I think Days.
Alright. Daze is definitely more boomery than a Signet, probably.
Also, I'm just looking at the raw.
Mhm.
About cheap interaction. We don't really have things that we want to like ramp out with the Signet, so it's just extra mana sources. We could probably get away with just playing more if we need them. I'm mostly looking for Signets when I've got a good stack of 4-drops.
That's fair. We have one Signet.
Petition's 2 river cards stapled together.
Yeah, it's Dark Ritual and Demonic Tutor. Right? Jace is pretty boomer, so is Factor Fiction.
So is Necromancy.
Which one should I take?
I think it's between Jace and Factor Fiction, and I'm not sure.
I think
it's like normally I think Jace is higher power level, but Factor Fiction is very uniquely good in this game.
Well, the other thing is, like, I think maybe you want to shuffle your things back in for Tinker as well, which is a nod to Jace.
Oh yeah, Jace is good for that. I think Jace is a stronger card, and
yeah.
It's probably just the pick. But it is interesting that Factor Fiction is like so close here because it normally wouldn't be.
Agreed. Jace with Citadel is also nice. So, like, you can just construct your own ritual.
Yeah.
Our deck's pretty good, I think, actually.
It's hard to ever pass a Jace. It takes control of the game by itself too often. Does Shark Typhoon count as a boomer card?
No, that's like the opposite of a boomer card, actually.
Yeah, I know. It's like Fire Design to the T.
Dig, Tundra, Courtyard, I guess. Balance is also boomer, and balance is kind of okay in our deck, but we kind of need the Tundra too, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we were just taking cards to play, Liliana, Death's Majesty is probably the one. I don't know if any of these cards count enough.
I think I'm just going to take Tundra.
Alright, that's fine.
Tundra's definitely boomer.
And we do have the Signet, so that's 2 white sources now.
Spell Pierce and Hallowed Fountain. Oh, Shipwreck Marsh. But that's not very boomer.
Yeah, do we have to take the Hallowed Fountain over the Marsh here, chat?
God, I hope not. I might just make an executive decision and just, like, have functional mana.
Well, if chat demands that we take the Hallowed Fountain, I have to.
I don't think they care that much. Just like,
yeah,
whatever.
Nobody's saying anything.
Well, someone wants me to take Spell Pierce. God damn it.
I would be fine with Spell Pierce too.
Alright, we'll take Spell Pierce just for Matt, but fixing should be fair game. Alright, I'm sold. I'm taking the Fixer.
Okay. Alright. We do need fixing if we want to cast our spells. Although, I mean, look at the last draft. Fixing's overrated.
Fixing's overrated. The most boomer card out of this pack is probably Duress, actually.
Does Battle Ball count? It's pretty old.
Yeah, it's actually, well, Lead and Duress are the oldest card in the pack, right? But
yeah. I want the Battle Ball.
Ooh, someone called this Boomer Ball. Alright, I'm taking it because it's called Boomer Ball.
It's been around since the inception of the vintage cube, so
this is pretty boomer.
I like it. We can tinker for it.
Probably not in our deck. Alright, 26 minus 2, so this is 24. We probably have to cut one.
Entomb. Oh wait, never mind. We do have these animate deck.
Am I playing this Twister?
Oh yeah, we can cut Time Twister.
It looks like not good in our deck now.
No, it looks really bad. It looks like it's gonna make our opponents draw more cards.
Yeah, exactly. We need like another Signet. Oh, Gristlebrand's pretty boomer.
Arcana Cruelty would be better.
But I'll give you a hint. Gristlebrand is definitely more boomer than Archon.
It's true.
All right. Am I cutting like one of these big payoffs then? Probably, right?
Even as a payoff, it was just setting you up to put in more work.
Well, the reason Desire used to be so good before was you could Desire into a second Desire and your opponent would just be dead every time. Like, whenever you Desire flips another Desire, you're like, well, that's the ball game.
I played Mind's Desire right when it came out and extended.
That was a really good deck. Well, actually, I guess it depends on which version you played.
With all the like Cloud of Fairies and Sapphire
Okay.
Medallion.
Yeah, that version was pretty good. Yeah. All right.
Cunning Wish. Cunning Wish for Cunning Wish. Cunning Wish for Cunning Wish.
You can't do that anymore, but yes.
Living Death, I guess, is the only boomer card in the deck.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna play any.
I guess Oblivion Stone counts. Maybe take Oblivion Stone. That's good.
Oh shit. Also, someone pointed out that Sundering Titan is probably better than Mindslaver in our deck. That's probably correct. Do I want to play the Soliana?
I think we might want to cut the Reanimate package.
What?
I just don't know how consistent it is.
All right, we have.
Oh, we got Necromancy. Never mind. I changed my mind.
Okay, cool.
I take it back.
All right.
I just didn't think we had a critical mass of ways to bring stuff back, and now we do.
Well,
and we get that.
are we?
Are we allowed to play it if it tables?
It doesn't. I mean, I guess we could cut like Dark Petition for our deck.
Yeah, I don't like Petition.
I don't either. Sometimes you play it, but cut the Bolus Citadel because it's not boomer enough. That's not happening. Godwin's Bargain has aged really bad. It is like super boomer and also not good. Do we play the lead?
No, what's it for?
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't know. Poor minds there. I actually am gonna put Una's Prowler in my deck, I think, actually.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I like Una's Prowler. Good rate.
Well, we kind of just warped what boomer means now. Alright,
we can cut Batter Skull. It's more of a sideboard card, I think.
So, how many lands are we playing?
17, I guess.
Yeah, so we need one more cut. Probably like Liliana of the Veil, frankly.
It is one of our only discard outlets. I guess we have Entomb for that, too.
We also have Una's Prowler by this point.
And we have Death's Majesty, which helps put stuff in the graveyard.
I'm gonna cut the Liliana of the Veil. Obviously, it's like decent. Wants me to play more swamps than Island. Oh, that's because of this bullshit. I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah, don't listen to my suggestions.
I mean, lead is free off Citadel and we can tinker off of it. I'm not sure it's actually very good in our deck.
So 10 and 9, we got plenty of each. So
yep. Remember when we were allowed to take that Shipwreck Marsh?
Yeah, that was nice.
Thank you, chat.
Oh, we do have a mana vault, so maybe we could cut a land if we really wanted to.
Yeah, but it doesn't tap for colored mana.
We don't really need them. I take it back. We're fine with this. This is good.
Alright. Last draft of the night with our Reanimator deck, which I haven't drafted in a while. And we have Disciplined Mana this time.
I think this is more of a Tinker deck than a Reanimator. It's both.
I can't wait until we tinker into Citadel and reveal Gristlebrand.
This is just like a J-Bro special, basically.
This is how J-Bro drafts?
he drafts blue black every time. His decks are probably more mid-rangey.
The 6 not that
Jeez.
mid-rangey. I mean, it has some elements of that, but it's really kind of more focused, right?
If we had just like drafted these colors and taken all the good cards instead of being boomer stipulation, we would change the strats. Basically.
We didn't see the tendrils or the mines or the brain freeze. I might have put one of those in there just for fun, even though they're like bad cards.
You mean draw 7 for only 15 life? Chat's cracking me up today.
That's draw 7 for 15 life is actually a pretty good rate, I think. Like that card's on like suppose you printed blue.
I mean that's what Wheel of Misfortune is.
Well, but that card costs a lot more than doesn't it cost like 2 in a red? I don't even know how much it costs actually.
I think it's 2 in a red. Excuse me.
It also has a giant wall of text. Like every time I read that, it's just like, what the hell is going on there? Each player, blah 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 blah. Why is the queue time so long?
It knows how broken our deck is, so it's like trying to pair us up with something similar.
Sure, that's fair. All right, chat. Let's get some more donos for this boomer deck.
Yeah, donate for days.
Donate for days? We literally have days in our deck.
If you don't donate, then we won't daze our opponent's spells.
That's a double-edged sword. Some people might just want to see that happen. I just Strifo. Well, we 3-0'd with the Strifo pile, yes. Goblin Game is the real boomer card without choosing a number. That's true.
I forget what that card does, but I remember the art.
This hand's excellent, so. I'm playing land top go, right? Actually, maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, I think I would just want to get the Signet out. Because that way on turn 3 we're Mind Twisting for the most.
Opponent mulliganed? We're already winning with this Mind Twist then. Calling that a Strife pile was kind of an insult to Strife's mana bases. No, but it's draft. Like, you have to adjust the numbers. Yo, what's up, Trout? We got Johnny Hot Sauce in the chat, who was also a Mox competitor at one point. And a $20 donation from Jerry Freeman. I think I just want to go top go. I don't really want to rush this like Mind Twist into a counterspell or a mana drain or something like that.
Yeah, that's fine. Especially since we got protection. Strifo pile for different reasons. Wait.
The probe is actually nice.
Okay, small point, but you should have used the Signet to pay for this in case they did something that we wanted to manage.
Oh, I see. Yep. Yeah, you should just float. Oh my god, is it happening? Okay, good.
Yeah, I guess this will give us an idea if we just want to fire off the Mind Twist or not.
Yeah, exactly. Probe is... They have Mana Dream and Entomb.
So definitely don't fire it off.
Yeah.
I think maybe just attack. Oh no, we could leak the Entomb. Well, but then they mana drain the leak. But then they don't have anything to do with the mana.
I think I can just. I think I should actually spin top and decide. Because
Okay.
we've seen an. Alright, that's actually kind of nice. We can set up slowly. I think what I should do is actually just draw Baral this turn. And play it. Oh no, that. It doesn't work mana wise, right?
Why not?
Well, I don't really. I want to play. Fine. If I play Baral this turn, I would have to tap Signet, Swamp, float a colorless in, and then what if they just let it? Oh no, they can't let it go.
I like attacking with the creeping carpet. I don't think we need to play around anything that they're
Right,
doing.
okay.
And just starting the clock kind of forces them to do something. And like us getting a Baral in play doesn't do anything.
I mean, I guess we're exposed this turn, which is the scary part, but
But we know they don't have anything.
right.
And they drew a Misty Rainforest. That was nice of them to play the Misty to show us that they're still on blanks.
Should I just hit them again?
I would top again right away.
Ooh.
Oh, we can animate dead if we get them to play their own Entomb. They didn't Entomb last turn, so they're not going to this turn, right?
Right, I'm playing Baral this turn. Nice, they didn't even drain it. So I think what we can do is actually, like, if we mind twist them, they're actually pretty incentivized to also cast an Entomb in response, right?
Yes.
I think we might just get, like, everything we want.
Do we just mind twist them and leave up? No, that doesn't.
I think I just draw the land and see what happens, essentially. So 2, 3, 4. That's a mind twist for 4.
But they just drain it.
Yeah, then I leak it. Then they'll probably Entomb,
They
right?
pay it. They just pay for the leak.
Right. That doesn't work.
So I think we're back to just keeping attacking.
Okay. Yeah, this did not work the way I thought it was going to, but clock 'em, boys? Yes. Alright. This is a fortune clock, I guess.
And like what we're up against is a mana drain, which isn't doing anything, and an Entomb, which needs a reanimate spell, and at that point we just damnation. And we have animate dead, so I feel like really good. They're probably not going to be able to reanimate and hold up mana drain and be able to pay. So they would have to have specifically reanimate mana.
Right. Terastodon? Does that say non-creature on it?
Yes.
Okay, so you can always animate it, or animate the creature land response to Terastodon trigger.
Yeah, you could.
So what happens if I leak this now?
They drain your leak, or no, they just pay for it. But yeah, I think you can just let it go.
So maybe they'll target their own lands, actually.
I can see that.
Like, I think you're supposed to target one land, most likely, on your side.
At least. This might just be a blow up 3 of their own lands angle.
In which case you would target Swamp, Island, probably. When it comes to choice of items, use common sense. What?
I think they're talking about Goblin games.
Yeah,
still.
but why would you target Sensei's Divining Top?
Oh, because I don't know. Do you want a 3/3 or a card?
We'll just bury that for a bit. I think I want to have. Oh, what do we have to tinker for?
Citadel, Sunray Titan, Mindslaver.
We cut the Mindslaver, right?
It's a Citadel, Sunray Titan.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think we
Damnation.
just want to Damnation, Mana Leak the Drain, and then reanimate their Terrastodon.
Yeah, I think so. So I should put the land on top.
We don't need a land because we have roll.
Yeah, but the land might be useful. I don't know.
Sundering sends them back to the Stone Age. That's true.
Isn't Titan the sideboard?
Is it?
No, I put it back in. Why people are trying to scare. It's fine. Really weird that they targeted top.
Oh, it would be interesting to get the Titan, but we can just do that next week.
Right.
Oh, and we get a loot.
I don't remember what card I put on top.
Oh well.
So yeah, this works, right?
Yep.
I'll put
We can
Tinker
just
on
finish
card.
finish this turn with the Mind Twist for their hand. So. I think no matter what we do this turn, as long as we spend all of our mana, we're gonna win.
If Tinker's on top, I don't think I should even loot. It's kind of funny. Maybe I was supposed to Mind Twist first, actually.
Oh yeah, because now we don't get to do their full hand.
Yeah, this is fine though. If I just kill 3 of their lands, how do they ever win, right? Yeah, see, they conceded. These are swingy games. The classic O. All right. This is probably good versus them, honestly.
Yeah, they have Entomb, right?
Yeah, exactly. Even though this is not a very boomer card. Probably should
We're
cut
allowed to
like
construct how we want post board.
what?
We're allowed to construct how we want post board.
All right. I kind of want to cut Deluge or Sundering Titan. I don't know if that's crazy.
I think Titan's good against them because they're playing Islands and Swamps as well.
Should we cut Time Warp?
Could cut Time Warp. Could cut Deluge. I'm fine just like cutting any.
And then put in like maybe the Slaver is actually good.
They're on like Terrastodon or Reanimator kind
Oh,
of things.
probably not then. It's really hard to use that, isn't it, then?
Do we want the Liliana doesn't really do it. Bone Shards maybe just to have an answer to.
Sure, that's fine. All right. Nice. I stumbled my way through that one. We never actually cast that Mind Twist, huh?
No.
Just kind of funny. Like, it looked like it was going to be really good, and then there just wasn't a good window.
Yeah, from the beginning of the game, it felt like that was our plan, and then it just never worked out.
I think Slaver's good when you have like Urza in your deck. Well, this hand is like really not very good, I think. Is there any world where you keep this?
I don't hate this hand. I think it's fine.
Alright. I don't think it's very good, but I'll defer to you on that.
Well, I mean, they're a Reanimator deck, so the chances that the Animate deck just like gets them is pretty. I mean, it's not high, but it's not zero, and I think that's enough of a lane.
I'm gonna play around their Sundering Titan. Fuck. Why is this happening to us tonight?
Don't be so ashy-ocked.
Alright, I guess I have to play this on step. Probably. So like pressure that.
Yep. Maybe they play a tutor.
Okay.
Oh, they're exiling all of our lands that we don't want to draw. That's nice. Hey.
Damn, I wanted them to activate it so bad, but I'm still gonna play this.
They like activate it in response. Oh, now they can't.
That's not bad, actually.
I think we probably just hit their hand. If we
I
can.
agree.
I mean, they might have drain.
Well, am I supposed to sit then?
No, I would go for it.
Yeah.
The upside of it resolving is so high, you just win the game. And I don't think the downside's that high.
Why is there a Sun Gold Sentinel in their deck?
That's a good question.
Oh, it's Graveyard Hate. That's why.
Does our graveyard need hating?
I mean, they saw Animate Dead from us, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I also thought they would have drained the agent, which is why I think they probably didn't have drain, right?
Yeah, that's actually a good bit of logic there.
I think it's just Bone Shards first. Like, those 4 cards don't do anything. They've already played a land.
And if you give them another card, then
exactly,
they'll
yeah,
pile and use it.
Exactly. That's why I think
they'll definitely take the 4-card pile here, but I think that's not that bad.
Right, the 4 cards don't like actually do anything. You know?
And Misty Rainforest is actually just good for you.
Right.
It's like, please.
But you can't put it with the Bone Shards because obviously that just like doesn't work.
Yeah.
I might Animate Dead their Sun Gold Sentinel to take out their Unveil rights.
Yeah, that's a consideration. Better than letting him draw planes and just using it to get back, maybe.
We're very close to hard casting Ulf's Citadel as well. That's kind of exciting.
I'm excited.
This is a wild game. I mean, our animated deaths have been significantly better than our opponents, I think. Both of the games. The Sun Gold Sentinel is going to go to town on their graveyard.
Yeah, I like having it. It's just like extra protection.
Lame.
Mana leak it.
Why?
No, don't.
I shouldn't do that, right? Like, they have
Don't
to take
listen to me.
Citadel.
I don't know what, like, the thought that popped into my head, it made sense to mana leak it, but that thought was not rational.
We
For
almost
some
hardcast
reason, for a split second, I thought Mana Leak solved our problems.
that. I'm just kind of curious what's in their hand so we can figure out what we need to do.
Does that kill Planeswalkers?
Yes. But we could also just use damage to kill it, so...
Yeah, I think that's fine too.
Prime
Alright,
subs
so-
for Mono Red Stips.
Ari
not
Zax.
not today, but maybe a different day. I might actually end up doing mono red. We did mono red with Tien last week, though. So what? Ari Zax is trying to cause trouble.
Ari Zax likes Supreme Draft Vintage Cube. That's all I have to say about
That's a heinous format.
that.
Like, I don't even understand why you would do that to yourself.
He has some sweet screenshots, though. I gotta give him that. Based on the screenshots that he sent, I understand why he likes it. But I hate it, personally.
I'll commiserate with his opponent losing to our Animate Dead, which is a lot better than theirs.
In reality, though, it's their Reanimate that's better for their death than ours is for
True.
ours.
Alright, I will take your Water Grave, I guess. Wow, they can't really do anything from this spot.
Wait, did they just use their
Yeah,
Mystery
they
Bank
used
Board?
to fetch into the Oppo agent.
Delicious.
That was a vicious enemy death.
Animates a grizzly bear.
It's not just a grizzly bear. Come on, Trout. You know it was much better than a grizzly bear this game.
Yeah, but it's funnier when you phrase it like that. It's way funnier when you phrase it like that.
Alright. Let's get some donos for that win, that boomer win. Oh, you can only see alright, it's Sun Gold Sentinel. It's actually a 3/2 for 2. You would love it. It also has a million words on it.
And none of them take away from how good it is. They all just make it better.
It's true. Yeah, drawbacks on creatures. No one wants to do that shit. People only want to play with like good creatures, you know? Oh god, this is such a post 2020 card. Alright, see ya, Void Paw. Thanks for being here.
Farewell, Void Paw.
2:30 a.m. sounds really late. That must be like in Europe somewhere.
Sleep well.
It is actually British time. That's cool. Got another match. Did I pay out the prediction? Okay. Prediction for this next match. I do like that this deck is a lot This deck is a lot faster. Play. Kane's Chicken? That sounds familiar. Do you know what Kane's Chicken is?
Yeah, I love Raising Canes. I actually get cravings for Raising Canes periodically throughout the year ever since I moved away from the Midwest.
So, are you ready for Ancestral turn 1? Discard Gristlebrand to hand size?
Yeah, I'm here for this kind of play. Woo! This is my style of gaming right here. I'd be here for past the first turn and then discard to hand size the second turn. On the play, I've like missed my first land drop intentionally, discarded it turn 2, and then reanimated it on like turn 4 or whatever.
Yeah,
I figured
that's some
turn 4
legacy
Gristlebrand's
bullshit
still
right
good.
there. Wow. There's not even a real reason to draw 7 this turn, I think.
No, might as well just wait for their turn. If you need to do it at all.
This is disgusting. Yeah, that Ancestral was just literally draw 3, discard Gristlebrand from our hand. So, yeah. Do you think our opponent's gonna stay very long in this game? I'm
Maybe.
guessing no.
If I were them, I'd be taking a screenshot so I could get complaint equity on Discord. Yeah, don't even give them the information. No satisfaction for you.
All right. All right. Hold on. We need to screenshot that one for Twitter.
The
Tell
true
people what-
demoralizing victory.
Yeah.
Will I win this match? Predictions.
I predict a lot of people will bet yes now. We didn't even see anything from them, so I don't even want to change anything.
No, there's no reason to change it. We saw a Tide Hollis color.
Yeah, I mean, like, whatever.
I was gonna say, if we were white, black-white decks tend to have artifacts and enchantments, so we could probably safely bring in the Disney. But that's about it.
Yeah, our plan is to just remove our opponent from the game, deal with all of that. I believe this is actually a keep.
Yeah, seems fine.
You can draw any artifact. You can draw any animate effect. Ooh, all right. I'm just gonna probe for life because if I draw an animate, then I'd rather discard.
Then CC's got the wisdom here.
Entomb, that's the wrong one. Ravages of War, Lingering Souls, Skull Clamp? Huh. Guess Island Go?
Don't we want to enchant this Sundering type?
Why? We have Tinker, right?
Yeah.
No, I guess just leaving.
I think
that
we're probably
option
tinkering for the.
There.
They're definitely just going to Lingering Souls here and then Ravages next turn, though.
Right.
So we kind of. I was thinking.
So yeah, I guess I should just cast the Entomb anyways, because I definitely don't want to draw with that.
Yeah, it just makes it so that your Sundering Titan or your Animate Dead is an out. I can't talk recently. Stumbling over all my words, stammering.
You're probably wondering why we didn't get Gristlebrand. Funny thing about that, you know?
I would just assume it's in your hand.
We cited it out.
Wow, their draw is really good.
Ugh. They're just gonna Swamp Go and hope they don't cast Ravages. Or actually should have just played Baral and hope they don't cast Ravages.
Yeah, I'd play Baral.
I think that's like actually more likely to make them not cast it, weirdly enough.
I mean, they should probably cast it no matter what. But they might try to flashback first.
It's also sad that like Sundering Titan kills 2 of my lands and only 1 of theirs.
And they're a white-black deck, and it doesn't protect itself in any kind of way, so
right.
It might not even stay in play. Yeah, Sundering Titan might be worth just taking out. Even though it does play into both sides of our deck.
We show them Daze, so they might be thinking about Daze, and like actually Daze interferes with the Ravages plan because you'd have to play land first to play around Daze, right?
Yeah, that might inspire him to just flashback the Lingering Souls and Clamp. Just wait a turn. They also could just be thinking that destroying 3 lands is better than 2.
Yeah.
Interesting spot for them, that's for sure.
Flashback Souls, Lotus, Ravages. Wow. Classic Azax wants us to lose as bad as possible.
Well, we did talk shit on his favorite format, so.
His favorite format's not playable. Do you agree with that?
Oh, I totally agree.
That format is like playing Vintage, except it's like even more high variance. Oh, I see.
Well, we could still draw like.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna intentionally miss my land drop and hope they don't cast Ravages.
That's fine.
Because I think that actually makes it more likely they don't cast it, right?
We could have just got back the Sundering Titan.
That's so bad. I don't think we can win.
Well, we
Right.
don't know that they don't have anything. Or we don't know that they have an answer ready.
But I think especially drawing the Una's Prowler incentivizes me to try to set this up instead, right?
Yeah, that's fair. I think Bristlebrand is much more likely to.
Yeah, Blossom beats Sundering Titan. Well, sort of. It's only Force Field. Shit, they can still Ravages then. But fortunately, they have to play their land first. So I think it actually ends up better for me. Right?
Hard to say. I mean, they still have Bitter Blossom Skull Plant, so I think that they're just way ahead. But we're not out. That's for sure.
I smartly did not play my land.
That was a good call.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like you just have to figure out what level they're on.
Nice.
Stacking does basically nothing.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe we could have traded Brawl for Valky.
Do I want to do that?
Maybe alright.
Isn't like Baral just better?
Well, Valky represents 2 cards whenever they want it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know. If they clamp their entire board away, is that like even that bad for me?
I think that they have so many clamp targets that maybe just leaving it is fine.
Yeah, I think they're gonna just clamp this parry token off their Soul Ring this turn, probably.
Also, just considering the ways that the game goes that would be favorable for us, it's probably casting Time Warp after casting Bristlebrand, and Baral facilitates that.
Yep. Like, I would be shocked if they missed a land drop here. Whoa. Okay, I guess they went for that one.
I mean, it makes sense. It can't do anything on the ground. Their flyers are getting in.
Alright. Soulfire Grandmaster? Alright, well,
So far, so good.
still don't want to attack with this because now it's like actually bad to do so.
Yeah.
I guess they're trying not to clamp their tokens because they want to try to kill us with the tokens, right? Which does make sense.
So do they just equip Soulfire and offer a trade?
Guess not. I don't think there's literally like any reasonable card that they could have in their deck that punches that block.
Oh yeah, they're just gaining life there.
Or they're clamping their Soulfire.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure,
fine.
whatever. I think giving them cards is like kind of irrelevant.
They can clamp a fairy token and it's not affecting the board
Right.
also. Your opponent just is gonna have 7 cards in their hand. They're choked by mana. That's what we're hoping for.
This is a weird game. Do you think they're going to revoke her Gristlebrand?
That would make sense.
I mean, yeah, they can draw their entire deck. Does that really do anything?
Well, I would assume so.
Right. Oh, right. It doesn't target. It's weird. Now it target.
You could destroy their only land. They missed a land drop that last time.
Yeah, I don't think that's good. I think they might have just been sandbagging lands. Like, the problem is, if you put Sundering Titan into play, I think you just lose to the fairy token. Like, just straight up.
True, yeah. Yeah, they may. Yeah, maybe that was them just not playing the swamp because they didn't want to popped off.
That's bad. I think I'm mostly dead now. I guess I can, like... Yeah,
Do you have
this
any, like,
Tinker is
Brazen
not
Bubble
very
effects?
good anymore.
Well, we get 2 turns. Might as well see what we draw.
This is not a good blocker versus their full hand. I guess I can draw Time Warp into Damnation into, like, top Tinker. Something like that, right?
Yeah. Tinkering out Citadel is maybe how we get back into things, even though it doesn't really give us a lot of life to play with.
Yeah, we're not at all high life at all. This is kind of a painful game. It was because, like, we saw the Ravages and we're just like, this is an annoying ass game to play, right?
Yeah, pretty much. That Ravages is just like, oh, what do we even do? That's not the draw. Oh, excuse me.
I'm still gonna hit them. Because I don't think they ever double block here. Yes. Whoops. Nope. Not that. Alright.
Oh, that's funny. It's worse because we had to spend 3 mana instead of 4.
Yeah, that's fine though. That is funny. I'm taking top and probably like Jace in case if I find the damnation, I suppose.
I think the Death's Majesty does more than Jace.
Okay, fair.
Jace just dies right away.
Right. Hero of Blade Hold. Oh, that's not great.
Aw. I was going to use that Tinker.
I think our life is too low for Tinker to win anymore. So
Probably at this point, maybe.
you flip Deluge off Citadel multiple times this season. That's not good. That does. You pay for life to do nothing.
That is not ideal.
Okay.
All right. Things look so bleak. I'm going to take this opportunity to.
Fair enough. We need a damnation in our top 3. I guess it could technically be in our top 4 because I'm allowed to respin next turn. Alright, I guess that sort of works.
Okay.
Alright, I found Ancestral, but I found 3 blanks. I'm basically dead. I guess I have technically one more turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
But what are you going to draw on that turn to win you?
Damnation to something else eventually, but it's like obviously not great.
Yeah, because their hands full with Bitter Blossom and Skull Clamp, so they're still just going to do the lead for you.
Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay. I guess this cuts off like Deluge and Damnation, like Flashback Deluge and Damnation. The reason to do that. So they're just clamping because they know like a sweeper is my way out, huh?
I think they're just clamping for the sake of clamping.
Maybe I should deck them with Ancestral Recall, right?
Unlikely.
Oh, right, I knew about these. Whatever. Back. Right. That was not fun. I mean, maybe Mana Vault, Flashback Deluge. I don't think I had enough mana for that. That would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You need 13. I don't think I had 13 mana. Or no, 7. Maybe I had enough. Whatever. Should I have Living Death versus them? It feels like I should, actually, right?
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Cut like 110. I think it's not great.
Yeah, I don't think Sunrise is good. Although it is the kind of card that would make Living Death better.
All right, what else? This is fine. God, if we don't get a 3-0 with this deck and we got 3-0 with the other one, I'll be like, I'll be so confused. I won't be that confused. I'll just be like semi-confused.
It's just empirical proof that the last deck actually was perfect. Oh, our opponent is the Kane's Chicken fan.
Yeah.
I thought it was somebody in chat.
All right. Should I just bottom second island probably?
No, I don't like that. I want to keep all the lanes for this hand. Probably bottom the time.
Oh, actually, that makes more sense. Yeah. Put in Mind Cesar so we can go off even more with Citadel. I'm not doing that. Okay, so I think an easy way for us to beat them. Oh, that's a bad start.
Although now they'll have fewer cards in their hands, so it's easier to mind twist them all.
I think, yeah, I was about to say an easy way to beat them is like Damnation plus like wipe out their hand first, then Damnation them, right?
Yes.
Pretty like bread and butter way to play this sort of hand. We do need to get them to commit like all of their cards though.
Looks like they're already trying to do it with the Soul Ring. Oh, if they miss a second land. Oh no.
That's not No, I can't even draw anything that counters it for a single blue, so this is fine. Yes, their artifact is a lot better than ours. Shroud, I did not see a soul ring in this draft. Huh? That's weird. Alright. Alright.
Oh, hello.
I think we're supposed to do it, right?
Any turn 3 citadels?
Uh, kind of a shame that we have to give up the top, obviously, but it's fine.
Mana Tithe. Do it. Mana Tithe us.
What? Oh god, that's so bad.
I think we're still a massive favorite if it stays in play.
Well, that's the part I'm worried about. No.
Sorry. Mana Tithe.
What the
Never
hell?
unlucky.
Azax, you should donate to the cause for spamming that.
I mean, I was calling for it too.
Yeah, but you already donated.
Oh, it's true. I'm allowed.
I'm just gonna go after certain people who are causing trouble and haven't donated. That's how it works, you know?
I didn't see any Ari Zax notifications dancing across the screen.
This is not like, I mean,
That
I
doesn't
guess
even matter.
Yeah, that's not good. Like, this is I think the opposite of what you want to do in this situation.
Yeah, just like
No!
limit your own capacity to do anything.
Wait, also this is somehow a brick too. God.
Brick.
This is I'm fucking molding. Why did we put out Titan? Good question.
I think I'm accidentally using all my psychic energy to help our opponent because I'm craving Kane's chicken so hard right now. Like the cane sauce. Oof, so delicious. I wonder if there's a Raising Cane's in Vegas.
Probably.
Oh, there's multiples. Oh, I know what one of my meals is for the Vegas GP.
This is going really not very well.
No. Normally you cast spells with the Citadel.
So hit land, and lose slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's a GP? Great question.
It's archaic lingo that I haven't phased out of my lexicon.
Fair enough.
I don't even know what it's called. Is it a Magic Fest or is it not even that? Is it just it's MTG Vegas?
This is what we deserve for putting this in our boomer deck. Wow. Matt, you're not cooperating today, Matt. Sophie. Alright, I guess I'm blocking whatever Sophie creature you end up with.
That turns our animate dead on. Now we can animate dead the next Prowler for another chunk blocker.
Great. I can't believe we saw Deluge into animate dead with like no targets, right?
It was unfortunate.
It's by CFB, not WotC, so it's not a GP nor an MF. That makes sense. Alright, well,
yeah. Well, I'm going to continue to refer to it as GP Vegas because MTG Vegas doesn't click with my brain.
Doesn't roll off the tongue in the same way.
I mean, it does kind of roll off the tongue, but yeah.
Alright, sure.
Or blockers, I guess. Although now we just lose to them equipping the sword on the. No, because we can animate Dead the Prowler still.
Right. I can also clear out my top 2 cards.
Oh yeah, definitely do that. We get a 1 and then die.
How would I die? I animate did something, right? I use that to bounce like that. Like, aren't I supposed to cast it?
I'm trying to think.
I cast it, bounce that, animate dead my, or yeah, I don't want to bounce that. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to cast it.
You have to bounce the freebooter.
Yeah.
Which just doesn't seem that exciting, but it also. Oh. Oh no, we don't have life to play around with. I was thinking of how good it would be to use Jace and then Citadel together, but
Yeah,
it's not this game.
we don't have time to do what we actually want to do.
Yeah.
Sad, but basically there needs to be a swamp underneath this living death, I think, for us to win, right? We
Yeah,
did not
can
forget to play a land. We played Island. Remember, Ravages of War killed 3 of our lands.
I guess Jace could survive, and then we get to Jace to look for the swamp. Oh yeah.
Well, no, they're gonna freebooter our Damnation.
Oh yeah, and then Living Death is actually really good. Because we get the Prowler back, kill everything that they have. Do they see the Living Death, or is that just us?
You may look. It's not revealed. Oh, what a game, chat! We've had some wild games. Interesting. I mean, I guess this forces 2 blocks on us.
I legitimately feel like we have a chance to win this game still. I don't think we're that far out if we hit that small. That good chance to win it.
I wish we weren't at 1. I wish we hadn't bricked off so many times with this bullshit, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, if we still had the 4 life from the Deluge.
I mean, yeah, I think it would be, like, relative, but whatever. Oh, I think we're kind of dead now instead.
But we could still hit the swamp naturally without having to Jace.
Why? How does that, like, the Revoker Jace, right?
But then we just play the swamp off the top of the Leon. Or with the bullets this little.
Well, what are we casting with it?
Oh, we don't have mana.
That was a bullshit
to...
game. Like, I think we were actually massive favorites and, you know, obviously lost. Alright, rip the back-to-back 3-0 dream.
Ravages of War just does that. I've never beaten that card in my whole life, so.
Really? Never?
I'm just joking. But...
Justice?
Justice!
Wow, Matt, you better donate if you're going to say that's justice. Alright, let's finish out the last match real quick.
Justice. I'm offended.
I will actually. I'm actually going to post all 3 decks later, like probably tomorrow, and ask people what the predicted records are. Because it's just like
good call. Good call.
Yeah, because people will be like, "What is going on here?"
They'll be like the 3-1, the 3-0, 1-0-3. They might guess the first one's record correctly.
Azax just asked on Twitter, should Armageddon or Ravages Ward be in MH3? I'm clicking no out of spite.
Oh, he didn't even tag us.
Yeah, it's bullshit. He didn't tag us. It was just like a subtweet. We're getting subtweeted. Oh, also, people should donate. Don't you want more people to play Legacy? Armageddon Ravages are not playable in Legacy, even though they're illegal. So I'll tell you that. They'll just turn to 0 mana again? I don't think they'll ever do that.
Exile a white card in your hand instead of paying its mana cost. Armageddon, Flash.
Wow,
So
that
you can do
sounds
it at the end of the
really,
turn.
really unpleasant. I'm really just astounded we lost that match still.
I'm never surprised when I lose in Vintage Cube.
Do you keep?
We have 2 Reanimates and an Ancestral that would be like. I don't think we have enough outs. This hand is. It's like kind of close.
Do I keep and just bottom island and see what happens? Or do I just go to 5?
This is so weak. I don't. Like
I think I probably should just go to 5, actually. Okay, I mean...
Yeah, I'm fine mulliganing again. This is okay. We can bottom the 2 artifacts.
So now just any artifact does the trick. Or something.
Yeah, just draw a top off the top.
Top or Signet both do the trick. A top topped with Preordain? That's kind of terrifying, actually. But whatevs. Alright. I'm priced in.
Oh yeah, we're not letting that resolve.
Alright, we lose. This is what we did to our opponent in game 1 last time, so...
Oh, days.
Days of our life.
Days of our lives, yes.
Correct? Wow.
Well, maybe. Well, no, because the Citadel's on the bottom. We can't top that.
Yeah.
We can draw 2 more lands and a Gristlebrand, though.
Turn 8 Gristlebrand, is that good enough?
Yeah.
Damnation?
Any living deaths?
That's not in our main deck.
No.
Ooh, can we animate Dead their Sphinx if we draw it? Animate Dead their Gristlebrand if we draw it?
That would be fine. Although, oh no, the Levig takes. No, can they animate the Levig? Or do they need 5?
What's that?
How much does their creature cost to use their ability?
I don't. Can I Mind Twist them?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you have to. I think if they get another mana, they just could.
Well, I'm dead on board, so.
Oh, that too.
Oh, you're talking. It's X blue blue black black, and X cannot be 0. That was really unfortunate. I think like our 7-card hand would have been a lot better off actually, but I didn't know this shit was gonna happen. Obviously.
Yeah, it's hard to keep. Especially Ari Zax makes a good point. Our mulligans are going to be very powerful in general. Like, we did mulligan to a much better hand, which is we got to rest.
Right. I'm just gonna set out Damnation for Oppo Agent and call it a day.
Okay.
I don't think I want any of these other cards. I guess I could like Mindsaver hypothetically, but whatevs. Still like so much mana to play, like to get and play and activate it. You know? All right. Well, maybe we'll just get lucky these next two games. This should be a fast matchup, regardless.
Duress is really good versus this. Well, that's bad. I don't know. I'm second guessing everything again.
All right, I'm gonna mulligan because I actually think that hand's just like actively bad versus them.
Yeah, this is so much better.
Am I bottoming a land? Probably. I could just bottom animate that actually, but that seems kind of ludicrous.
No, I keep the end.
So I should bottom island then, right?
Yeah. Simply top decking 10.
All right, what's our best draw? Probably Ancestral.
Intune or Ancestral.
Oh, that's pretty good too.
Oh yeah, I don't mind turn 3 Jaces.
Hmm. All right, guess I'm priced in. Fuck. Well, I guess they can't activate it at least, right? But this has been going not great.
Well, maybe they just discard something to the pack rat and then we animate dead it, and then that's all she wrote.
Should I just twist them for 3? That's like.
I like it.
Yeah, I guess it's just like I'm priced into doing it.
Half their hand is good value for a single card, I would say. Twist yourself for 1. 50-50. Actually,
dead,
that might have
jeez.
been the play. Ari's Axe with the next level thinking.
That's really not good.
I mean, are you lucky
Oh.
or are you not?
On burial rights, huh?
How lucky are you? Well, they can on burial rights.
Okay, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him.
Oh boy. Oh, we gotta do everything.
I'm just gonna tinker first, actually, I think.
And get Sundering or?
Did I set us Sundering?
I don't think so.
Alright, yeah, we're just gonna get it all, actually.
So we could Frost Titan their other land and leave them with no mana.
Nah. We gotta flex on them.
Okay.
Oh, they conceded to just this.
Oh. Well, fine.
Fortunately, we didn't even have to show them that we can tinker for Sundering fast. Wow, that went from very bad to very good for us. I would call this a volatile matchup. Yeah, I'm not changing shit.
Seems fine, yeah. I still think that we should have mind twisted ourselves for 1 and then.
It's really not good to do that.
Well, just for the content.
Just for the content, there's plenty of content. We literally ancestral discard to hand size and cast animated on turn 2.
That's pretty good content too. Not as good as mind twisting yourself for 1, hitting a 50-50 and then reanimating.
How many blue sources?
Oh lord.
Hold on. Let me actually think about this. Let me check.
Yeah, this is close. I would say go with the math.
8. There's 10 blue sources. I think that actually means you're supposed to keep.
Yeah, I'm fine keeping.
Easy wins aren't good content. Yeah, well, screw you. Boo. I wouldn't. Oh, why did anyone even doubt me? Do I even want to cast this turn?
I mean, we were both kind of just right on the same page of greedy keep. Like,
No, I think
just
I
let
should
us
cast one
discard
different.
the battle ball.
But you would have to discard like a bunch of cards.
True. Yeah, maybe just we can just play it safe.
All right, I have a plan.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
They suspended Riftwing Cloudscape. That's not. That's no.
Did we draw it? Oh no, we get Titan. Thunder Titan.
Yeah,
It's better
but
anyway.
sure. But they have a. They have this suspended. I guess if they have no lands, it'll work out fine.
Yeah, they're not gonna beat it. I am actually level 1 with the raid.
Yep. I have enough. If I can play this too, right?
But then,
No.
don't they have days? They have days. They have days. Don't do it.
But
Don't
I
do
can
it.
daze back. Oh, but I see. I see what you mean. Yeah. I should just do this and not have to daze. No, but then they'll just pick up their island anyways.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Well,
should
do they
actually.
know? No, they don't know we're getting Titan.
Oh, true. True. So I should just do this.
Yeah, we don't want to incentivize them to days. I think playing the top post is just fun.
I can play the top afterwards, yeah. Yeah, what's up, Justin? Hope you had a good stream. We're kind of doing nonsense. Alright. 2-1. That was a fast win.
Oh, nice. We get the scoop right away.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're getting hungry now. Or
Oh,
maybe...
yeah.
Alright.
I'm definitely hungry.
Okay, well, thanks everyone for being here. We're about to call it. That was 2-1, 3-0, 2-1, the 3 cube drafts we did. I will raid someone else, don't worry. If you want to donate to the charity, !ACS, and it's really good cause. And oh, Cedric is watching NBA instead of playing Cube. All right, well, who should we raid?
Who's online? The Ham's online.